talk to you guys for 10 minutes and just kind of give you an overview of what we did and leave you guys with a little bit of homework. And that's it. And again, please continue.
Go ahead, sir, whenever you're ready.
Okay. How's everybody feeling? Not sure if I can hear you over there, but I would love to have been there today. Unfortunately, my baby, almost 1 year, got a little cold, so we're trying to man the stations right now, and the missus is going to be away, so that's why I'm here, unfortunately. But Miss Erica and I, we've been working with the students for a couple of months now, and this summer we had the pleasure of really exploring superpowers, right? And there was a brief handout that we had given them when we started the week, which I know that we have some of them that we can get to you all, which I would love for the parents to take the test too, so just so we can kind of see what your superpowers are. But when we thought about those superpowers, it says, well, what are you talking about when we say superpowers? So really it was to help identify what are their unique strengths. What are those unique strengths that they bring to the table that no one does quite the way that they do it? And that's something that I've been passionate about for over 10 years. For me, helping me discover my superpowers is one of the things that helped save my life. At my heaviest weight, I was at 525 pounds. Over the last 15 years, my mother, father, sister, and brother have all passed away, making me the last member of my core nuclear family. And as I'm going through these different challenges, going back to school after losing my mother, starting a business, helping businesses, athletes, and so on to move into positions of success, I noticed there was a common denominator that I had been using throughout all of those situations. And for me, it was resilience to be able to bounce back and still persevere through those situations. And also vision. Vision was another one for me. Being able to see where it was that I wanted to go, even in the midst of those storms, and being able to hold on to that. So why that's important is because after that, I realized that I wanted to start this business where we helped individuals, students, leaders, you name it, to identify what is their superpower. Each of you has a superpower. I love for you to chit chat about it after this, but each and every one of you has a unique gift that you have that no one else has quite the way that you have. We believe that there are 10 of these superpowers. From disruptive curiosity was one of the ones that we saw frequently in the group. Imagination, empathetic insight, visionary grit, magnetic communication, just to name a few of the superpowers. But one of the things that I wanted to highlight during this conversation tonight is that the importance of understanding the superpowers that children have, but then also for the students, identifying and maybe shining a little light on what the superpower is that the parent has. Because those relationships are critical in strengthening that superpower. So one of the things in that framework that I believe is that we develop our superpower through 5 layers. We develop our superpower through our education, our religion, our family, our community, our work experiences. All of those things cultivated have helped us to develop our unique strength. And why that's important is because family, hence, is one of the most important ones. And one of the things that my dad used to always say is it starts at home, right? Whether it's your cleanliness, whether it's your studies, whether it's how you move, how you conduct yourself, how you handle yourself, is always going to start at home. So understanding those unique powers is helpful to not only, I think, to the child's development, but also to the students being able to understand parent dynamics and the powers and the strengths that they bring to the table. Okay. So I do want to stop there. Any questions, thoughts about what's going on right now? No? Okay. Okay. So 2 points that I wanted to make sure that I did leave with, right? First of all, I already mentioned it, but I would love for you all to take this test. It's very simple. It's only 12 questions that basically to help you identify how you would handle situations. Through those 12 questions, we can pretty much identify roughly what are your unique superpowers, right? But helping to understand those, one of the important things is mirror. So with the family being one of the most important dynamics for me, as through my story, my family dynamics played a critical part in it. If we look at athletes, right? If we look at entertainers, we look at inventors, if we were to compare them and look at their stories, we would see in each one of these examples how much family played a factor, how much that foundation played a factor in their story. Whether it was good, whether it was bad, whether it was ugly, that family dynamic is always important, and it's always a catalyst to that superpower. So how are we putting out ourselves if we were looking at each other as a mirror? Because in that dynamic, the child is mirroring what they're seeing at home, right? And they're taking their superpower and they're applying that. Now, you might not have the same strengths, but you may see that mirrored in different ways through that strength, right? Curiosity, that was a good one that we had constantly across the group. And disruptive curiosity is also one of the superpowers that is inherited. We believe that there's 3 different types of superpowers. Some are inherited, means that we're born with it. Some are cultivated, which we develop over time. And some of the superpowers are hybrid. We inherit them, but they also need some fine tuning along the way. And why that disruptive curiosity is so important, because it's one of the ones that's inherited where it always may spark curiosity, this overwhelming desire to ask questions, right? And to the layman's person, even to a teacher who may not be in tune with it, may wonder, well, why do they ask so many questions? Why are you asking so many questions? But to the child, it's like, this is just my thirst for knowledge. It's my thirst for that understanding. So it's heightened. It's the same way if you're in a job and you excel at your job, which your work is one of the examples of where your superpower shines at. But if you're at your job and you really enjoy your work, or part of your work, and you may ask yourself, well, why doesn't such and such work the way that I work? Why don't they do things the way that I do things? Well, a part of that is because it's not their superpower. That's not their strength. That's an area that you excel in. So it's like Superman being able to flip over a car versus us not being able to do the same. So sometimes those superpowers can look different, and sometimes they can be put out into the world differently, but ultimately in the home, we are mirrors of what we're seeing, and that reflection is what we're giving out when we go out into our day-to-day. Okay. And then the last thing that I wanted to leave with was there's power in trust, right? There's power in trust. When I say there's power in trust, I look at it as this two-way street, okay? So for a child that may feel like they want to be open up, they want to have a better communication, there has to be a level of trust there. They feel like there's not a level of trust there, then they're not going to feel like they want to open up, they want to communicate, and they're not going to be able to display that power, utilize that power and that strength, okay? But that's a two-way street. That trust must come from the child to the parent as well. If the parent doesn't feel as though they can trust the child, they're not going to be feeling confident about the power that they're giving out there and whether they're using it or whether they're squandering it. So being able to make sure that that trust is being able to be developed. And once again, it starts at home. If we can't get the trust in the home, then we can't expect that trust outside in the streets. And how do we do that at home? How can we make sure that we're consciously doing that at home? And I'll leave with this very small thing I always just recommend. Just set small goals. When I was at my heaviest weight, I didn't have a grand scheme of things. I didn't know what I was doing. I had been over 500 pounds for 20 plus years of my life. That was the regular for me. But when I wanted to start something new, I just had to step out of what I didn't know and just started with small goals. Just walk around a corner. I'm just going to get up and walk, right? When I lost my mother, my sister within a 2-year span, I really didn't know exactly what the next steps were, but made it as simple as possible. I'm just going to get through one day at a time. Okay? Not tomorrow, not Christmas, not November, just one day at a time, right? So what are some small goals that may be able to be implemented in the home to make sure that those superpowers can shine? right? And I would love for you all to be able to discuss. They have their sheets. Hopefully, Miss Erica, we can get them back to them. They can discuss the superpowers that they had on their sheet. I would love for the parents to be able to take those as well and compare them and see where there may be some commonalities with them and some differences too. Questions, concerns, thoughts? No, no questions, no questions. And just a heads up. Yep, go ahead. Okay. All right.
Give them a takeaway of what you learned from having quality service be one of our facilitators this week.
Come on, Brooklyn.
Okay, well, you got one. It's okay, because they're all going to have to say something at some point. So if they don't want to do this one, there'll be another one. Go ahead, Benny. Guys, you'll figure it out by the time you're done.
Sir, program.
One thing that I took in from Sir was like my personality type. One of them was visionary grit, and I learned that I learned a lot about myself when we had that conversation, and I learned some good and bad things about myself. He gave us 3 personality types each, and one was destructive, what was it? Destructive curiosity, visionary grit, and kinetic energy. Yeah, kinetic energy. Yeah. I learned a lot.
So you learned, and so what did you learn? You said you learned something good and bad about yourself. What was that?
I'm kind of selfish. I learned that. So like, mindset wise, I'm kind of selfish, and I like to see things go my way, which is not a good thing. I'm working on that. A good thing I learned about myself is that I'm outgoing, and I like to experience new things, and I want to continue this growth.
Okay, pick somebody, Vinny.
Who you want?
Right.
Let's go. What did you learn this week from Sir?
This week or today?
This week from Sir.
Today, this week I learned was my strengths and my weaknesses. My weakness that I can't, I can't really
Name her
pursue my visual trip. I need to have a plan, I don't really have a plan, you gotta be like that. So I gotta help myself reach that goal, that plan.
And what's the positive?
I'm a positive person.
She a go-getter. She a go-getter.
She always ready to
I'm right here.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny, get up here.
Whoa, no.
Okay, no, wait, it's 2. Do the next round. Don't worry
See,
about it.
she was ready.
It's me. But thank you so much for talking about that. Okay, let's fade it on back to to what? To the video? You ready for the video?
Yes, which one you play first, Maddie?
Yes. You got that queued up? Is that okay? Okay, so our very first week we had Fluke. Y'all was with me last year. Yes. So last year they did that video of the 7 queens and the whatever. So they did a different one this year. Markayla was her first timer. She's a first time summer bridger with me. So what happens is over the summertime, for 3 weeks out the summer, I bring in different facilitators, and so they learn in the morning, and then we have one in the afternoon, and then the whole last week we do field trips. So we all went on field trips this week, but the very first week we brought in an organization called Fluke. We brought them back because the kids enjoy this. So this is the video that they created. Ms. Barnes and I have not seen the final product.
We have not.
So I don't know what this is going to be like. So here we go. We're all holding on to our seats.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you
Yo, what I do?
Benny, you know what you did. Brooklyn, wait for me. He wasn't even that cute anyways.
Inside. For clothes that Tristan lost. At Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener.
Ooh, girl, let me tell you what these kids was in here doing last night. They was bouncing basketballs and stuff, making all that noise. I'm just trying to sit here and feast. And then Jada over here running around, being messy with Brooklyn and Markayla and them, man. It's just like, whew.
I don't know what this girl is doing. What is she doing? Girl, you stay on this phone. What is going on?
Ain't nothing going on.
Like, girl, it's a lot going on, baby.
Ain't nothing going on, boo.
It's a lot going on.
It's nothing going on.
It's a lot
just
going on.
you.
No,
It's
baby,
just
it's
you.
me.
Keep it moving. Keep it
I will keep moving
moving.
like get ready.
What? Anyways.
Only intended for plain cat.
You don't want to die of cold. Toll free.
I don't even know why Brooklyn's mad. But truth is, if it wasn't for C-Tag, I wouldn't even know how to handle the situation.
I wouldn't be crying. I don't know why Benny was playing basketball with her because he know we got something going on, and I don't play that stuff. Like, you know, dang well you're not supposed to be playing basketball with her. Come on now. I told her it wasn't even that serious. Like, it's Benny. He do what he want to do. Like,
Stop doing this. Here.
C-Tag told me to turn the other direction, and that's what I decided to do. If I wouldn't have never been here, I would have handled this situation completely different.
They think I like them. Truth is, I have no care in the world for them. Jada, annoying. The other Jada, irritating. Brooklyn, weird. Raya, irritating. Markayla's okay. Miss Barnes is my favorite. But Miss Erica's is the best.
If it wasn't for C-Tag, I would have snatched him back my doggone self. Before, Brooklyn would have went off on Benny. But now, ever since we've been to C-Tag, she really matured. And I'm really proud of her for that.
I was there. I'm just sitting here minding my business. I hear these kids arguing. I'm sick of it. Everybody need to just be quiet and go to bed. Call it a night. I don't know who little mom thinks she is. Hello? Nothing. I'm sitting here. What you calling me for? You got something in mind? What you want to talk about? I'm irritated right now. Everybody just need to be quiet and go home. Leave me alone. What is wrong with y'all? Matter of fact, we finna have a family meeting. We finna mediate all of this. Because it's ridiculous.
I'll give you trouble. Pop your piece around the track if you get nails and more nails.
Hey, what's up, family? Thank you so much for listening to our satire that we just did. But in all fun and games, CTAG is a really serious program. Us linkage coordinators pour our heart and soul by developing emotional relationships, positive ones with your kid, helping them with anything, any gap that they may need, whether it's attendance, whether it's social emotional learning, whether it's grades. We really are here to help your kid become the best human that they can be and to absolutely overall graduate. So even though we were playing, please understand that we do truly take this program seriously. We do also pour nothing but love and positivity into everything we do. We have amazing exposure field trips, and it's really all about relationships and love. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Michaela, come on, you want to come up and say something? Yeah. Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor. Come on. I wasn't
Talk into it.
Hello?
Yeah.
So he wanted to check our feelings. He said it's like he was like overdoing it. He was like, wow. And like trying to act completely different how we usually act. And like try different things. And like try to use our personality for this movie. And it was pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie, I want to do it again, but they not letting us hear it come back. And they want us to.
Right.
It was a really fun experience for me. Like I was trying to hear like way before it ever began because it's my first year.
It's okay.
Why would I come my first year? I wouldn't try to.
Right? That's how the cookie crumbles. Right.
He was like,
Right, your superintendent?
he was like,
Again, so. Yeah, again. Okay. Yes, one more to talk about before we move on to Mr. Bonton. Yes.
Jada, yeah, girl.
Come on, Davis. Come on, Davis.
You been here the longest, you got more experience with him.
What do you think about this filming, Davis?
How was that? Oh.
Yes.
It's on. It worked.
It worked.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Hold it to your mouth.
Yes, you gotta hold it to your mouth. There you go.
Say something. I hear you.
It was nice doing this. It was nice doing this because, you know, the people that we were supposed to meet was our alter ego, so like, what would we?
The opposite.
Yeah, the opposite of what we are. So I would say that's what we, you know, I really like that. Because, you know, I always like to be messy, but sometimes, not the time. But, and now, it was real fun. Can I go last year?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Last year, it was the 17th.
Mhm.
Yep, I like that one because I was a nerd and that was I'm kind of sad that it's their last year, but I miss them in her 3 years. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
You did good, thank you. All right, and then finally, our last facilitator was Mr. Larry Bonton, aka Black Studio, and I can quickly let him explain what he taught, and then he's also going to show a video or show the video and explain. It's up to you, however you want to do it.
How's everyone?
Good.
I basically taught them exactly what you see and what I'm doing to the left, and then it's live stream. Just a little backstory of myself. I Most of y'all may not know about, I own the #1 black-owned streaming company in the city of Cleveland. So anything that is being streamed in this city that is live, whether it's funerals, church services, I have some of the biggest churches, some of the biggest fitness individuals in the city, NAACP, 100 Black Men, all of that, I'm kind of like behind the scenes, I have something to do with streaming. So what I did was I showed them, because the youth really are doing more of it than we ever had. And I showed them there is a market for individuals behind the camera. Everybody wants to be these influencers and in front of it and be the Kai Cenat, but someone has to hold Kai Cenat's camera. And that's kind of like what I taught them. I taught them the difference between the camera and the switcher, and to make it fun, I let them introduce their own live stream, and that live stream was about playing games. Initially, they were a little bored. I think they weren't really feeling my project until they found there was some money involved.
Yeah.
Once the $10 came out and the challenges, you know, it was just fun. It was really a pleasure. But
It was fun.
I just had a really good time with y'all all. Seniors, only thing I say to you, man, the future is yours. Just take this last year of school, and I do believe that you're all seniors, and really have fun with it. Because life, once you leave high school, gets really, really serious for you.
Yes,
So
that's true.
enjoy yourselves while you can, because with the political climate of today, it's going to be different for you than it was for us.
Yeah.
And without further ado, I'll give y'all, I know it's about 8 minutes, but you're going to be able to see some of the games and just the fun we had in those 3 to 4 years. Thank you.
Yeah. And we'll do our last remarks and wrap it up.
So maybe like you can have a mic and she can have a mic and both of them come in, or you can pull audio, sound, or mic off of that camera. That camera has a mic. I can turn on the camera's mic. I want you to click that.
Scene.
Yeah, scene, make the scene, right click it. I want you to rename it camera.
Can you turn the speaker? Just because we can both.
Press enter, that's gonna make it okay.
You think the mic is on? Why you don't think it's on?
Do you want both of these cameras to be filming the exact same shot? Different angles. So what would you think would be the best second shot? If we're playing this game, and we're here, and we're gonna be going here, what should your other camera be? Whoever's doing the switcher has to follow the action. You're gonna be going, let them see what they're doing there, when they're going, what's going on?
I wasn't a camera.
This is a hot shoe, meaning that you can put something in here that will communicate with the camera, or it could be a cold shoe where it's just to hold something. So like a hot shoe would be if you have a flash on the camera, and when you click it, the flash goes on. So that's hot, meaning it's talking to whatever device is connected to it. In OBS, we see that we have what? Video, what's missing? No, the other camera's here.
Oh, you just,
It's switched.
Intro.
Sound.
Oh.
So, being that OBS, you have to let it know where you're getting your video from. You also have to tell it where you want to get your sound from. So all of that can be found in settings. So if you go to settings, and I go down to audio, the same thing you did for that video capture device where you selected Blackmagic, you do the same thing. You said, I want my microphone, and we always go mic auxiliary. I want my mic to pull from Blackmagic.
So why is this important? Why is the superpower important? Why does it matter? In your lifetime, like as early as you can remember, film that. What was the scenario? What was the time?
And the most important thing, where was the lie?
Was the lie?
Where
Yeah, it's like when you told yourself.
was I'm not feeling loved? Go.
So this isn't, I'm just gonna, my mom talks about this all, I hope you're listening. But my mom, she talks about this all the time, how in her childhood, she had got smacked by her dad, right? And I don't remember the circumstance now offhand, but she always talks about this scenario, because for her, that's the earliest memory that she has when she was hurt or disappointed.
So the mic is off now. We're pulling mic from that camera 1. If this mic isn't on, you have no sound. So always turn on your mic, and then once you say action, or before you say action, press record, and way you know you have a backup.
Yo, yo, yo!
Yo, I'm Benny, and this is Brooklyn. And today we will be talking about we will be
doing
yes.
Cup Wars, Summer Bridge.
Episode 2. Part 2.
No, we won yesterday.
No, they
so we
cheated.
back at it again.
I'm not cheating.
It was 6-5, now it's 6-6.
Knees, toes, head, shoulders, knees, toes, toes, cup. Jada is the first winner.
Head, shoulders, toes, knees, head, shoulders, knees, toes, cup.
Knees, head, knees, toes, head, knees, cup. That was a clear.
Free will, you get the choice to do whatever you want with any decision, any option that you get in life. Right. Your emotions come with a solution, and your thoughts come with a solution. We should always hear both before we make a decision.
Fast forward 10 years, I'm working for the state, and the state has an old system, like maybe 20 years old. And it was when Obama went into office the first time, and a lot of people were backed up getting their payments from unemployment. And I said, I know you all need help because I didn't get my unemployment check. So what's holding you all back? And I was like, well, these systems are backed up, this, that, and the other side. So she said, what do you recommend? I said, let me create something. I created my first knowledge-based system. That was like 2011. I said, okay, well, I wanted something. I went back to school, got my master's in IT, project management, because I see the whole picture. I see the problem, and I see that I'm going to see it through to a solution.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Ryan! Come on, Ryan! Let's go!
Woo! Oh, she didn't drop some cups now. She didn't drop some cups.
No, cheating!
Come on, Ryan. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, Ryan, drop the cup. Ryan, drop the cup. Come on, let's go, let's go. Don't give up, don't give up.
No, Barnes!
Come on. Let's go, let's go. Oh, one more. Let's go.
Markayla wins. Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1.
You can hold the balloon. Nice.
Oh, let's go, Ryan. Come on, Markayla. Let's go. Woo! Let's go, Ryan. Oh yeah, one more.
Oh yeah, Markayla.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
She did
Come
good.
back.
We did good.
Let's go.
Oh.
My IT project management degree, I realized that there were several other jobs that were involved, which is what I wanted to go over with you all. Because people think IT is just one thing. It's software, it's hardware, it's cybersecurity, but there's like several jobs in between, and I did a couple of them. And that's what helped me boost my way up to who I am right now today.
When we lie to our partners, we're not even really giving them the opportunity to make a true assessment of how they will move forward. So if both people are fully aware of what you're going on, if both people are fully aware that you're living a dream, now I think that's different. That's different. But in most cases, that's not the case. In the majority of the cases, that's not the case. Y'all ready?
No.
Wait.
What's he doing?
You don't know how to blow a balloon.
Yeah,
One right.
You got one right.
Oh, how hard is it?
You got. Oh, you moving too fast, man. You can't
two
move
right.
them and then move them.
Okay.
He won.
You got one.
Benny got it.
Yeah.
2 right.
No.
She won.
Oh.
You have to.
Get her.
Yeah, she got her. That's why I told you, never give up. You can't never give up. Productions, please.
Oh, the live stream?
Yes.
I thought we was talking about you. No.
Chill.
Turn it on.
Okay, shut up.
Hey, no.
The live stream was pretty fun, you know, it was pretty competitive. And, we obviously was winning, but, they say we cheated, but it's okay. You cheated? Y'all cheated.
No, we did not cheat.
Huh? You're on Benny's team. Who? I was on Miss Erica's team.
Oh no, yeah, they cheated.
Yeah, they cheated.
You right. I knew I was talking about it. Anyway,
That goes to show how much I was cheating.
No, because she was absent. She was absent, so it threw us. Remember?
No, we didn't.
Right.
We didn't. Y'all did.
yeah, it was a pretty good experience. We, had lots of laughs, smiles, It was just, I don't know what else to say, but huh?
It's fine, just
It was just a fun experience. I'm sad that it's the last year, so I wish I could do it more, but.
Well, it would have been yours last year anyway, because y'all graduated.
It's okay. I'll see y'all in the future.
We'll be there.
Yeah, I'll still see y'all.
It's okay. Yeah.
Log in. This girl needs something.
Tighten up. Okay. This was a really funny experience. Learning how to.
Girl, you really loud enough. You don't need the mic, honestly.
Learning how to stream was a very fun experience, and I feel like I can use it in the future. Benny, you keep laughing. You're not gonna make it very far. See.
She acted up.
Having this experience with my closest buddies are the best. I'm sad that I can't spend my senior year with the best, but it's okay, because she's here in spirit.
Right.
Having Larry.
Mister, girl, you better put some respect on that man.
Mr. Larry and Mr. was very amazing. They taught us a lot. Me and Dave, behind the cameras, setting it up. That was very fun.
All right. I'm gonna let Ms. Barnes say a few words, and then I'm gonna do a couple of giveaways, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Ms. Barnes.
Hello, everyone.
Here, turn it out. Even though you don't really need it though.
Yeah.
Hello,
everyone. Thank you for coming, first of all. We enjoyed your children a lot.
Especially Brooklyn.
But this week was our fun week, kinda, sorta. Monday we went to escape room.
That was fun.
We won. They didn't escape. It was just after. Tuesday we went to the worst place ever. It's called Go 8. It was terrible. It was like
I went through them all.
oh yeah.
we
had 4
do as adults. It's things that they want to know. Try to be there for them. This is a great program.
I love it.
And I love you guys.
Okay. Any grown-ups wearing extra large? That would like to be down with the city tax. Well, luckily, I've got two. Come here, Marquette, grab for your mom, and then baby's parents. Here. Thank you. And then we have a medium. You can fit a medium. Girl, bye. Vinny, could you please pass us all the meat? And then we're gonna get this little one to the house. I also wanted to, it's been a very hot day, so what better way to cool off in the heat than to give a Dairy Queen gift card. And we're gonna give this to the girl who has rocked with me from day one. None other than Jada Marie. Thank you so much. Jada came in as a freshman. I don't even know how we met, how she gets into the program. No, she's been here since her freshman year in the summer. Yes. Yeah. And now she's a junior, and I've seen her. I don't know if you've ever seen senior podcast. I'm sorry. Now she's a senior in the fall, and I don't know if you've seen any positive changes in her, but she has definitely grown.
Yes.
From her freshman year to now. I see, especially this year, I've seen so much personality out of this young lady that I just can stand back like a proud secondary mother and just group her on. Y'all know my phone number ain't changed, and I've had the same number since 03, so I'm always a phone call away, Ms. Barnes and I. So I look forward to seeing you guys graduate. Make sure you invite us, because we'll be there and we'll show up. I don't have anything for you, Benny, but I just want to shout you out because Benny has been the only guy. Benny's been the only guy. He has parents been a perfect gentleman. He has held every door, every place we went. Benny's there holding the door for all 7 of us females. Faithfully. And he's not whined, he's not wavered, he's not, why I gotta do this. He's stood up and he's done it. And we are so proud. So and he held it down like Mr. Valentine said on the game. I just want you guys to know, because I have kids, right? And our kids, what I like to hear is how our kids act when we're not around. Right. Because we always have different children when we're not around. And I think all of you guys, all of you, should be proud of your kids. All of them have grown tremendously. I mean, I just got Vinny this year, but we've had great conversations about life, about God, and he has just been an extraordinary young man. Raya, I'm so excited. I wish your parents were here so they could hear me bragging on you, because you definitely are going to be one force to be reckoned with in the future. We cannot wait to see her CEO all day long. Jada, I've had Jada for 2 years. Jada Jennings over here. Jada comes, I haven't had her in my class, but she comes and sits and has lunch with me every single day. I love it. I love to have you two are blooming and blossoming. Of course, I can too. Go ahead, say something about it.
She's my dancer, and that girl would dance. She was great, really. And she had a great attitude, and every time you asked her to do something, she would try her best to do it, and kept trying until she got it. Yes. Great.
Anaya, aka Brooklyn, my redhead. Okay, everybody Brooke, you've been here rocking. I don't know who brought you in the cold, but you ain't never left and ain't never wavered. Such a blessing to have. She's always volunteering to do stuff, always says hello, and she's super ambitious. We're just really, really proud to have Brooklyn. I already talked about my girl Jada, so I ain't gonna spend a lot of time because I already poured into you, but I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see what life brings to you because it's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. You've got a great set of parents. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep pouring into her because it's working. She stands out on her own, and she's resilient. And I love that. You already know, we already talked about Benny. And none other than, I gotta give it to Markayla because this is Markayla's first year. Her very first year, and I didn't get a chance to have her the school year, but she always spoke. She always made sure that I knew who she was, so that I knew when I was doing the summer program, I absolutely had to have her, even for just a short amount of time. She's little, but the girl is mighty. Super powerful, super competitive. She's strong as an ox, so don't let her size fool you. Just as sweet, and just handling her transitions along the way. I know it's probably hard coming in the mix and not quite knowing me and not quite knowing Ms. Barnes, and they're used to me, so they get my moods, they get my directions, and you just coming into it. So I know sometimes I can be a lot, like, ah! But to know me is to love me. Stop. She's still here, so it ain't too bad. That's true. But, you know, it's hard to be the new girl. I mean, all these kids have already bonded and seen each other, but you came right in. You came right in, and they handled you with love. Y'all didn't make her feel left out, so thank you for that, for doing that. And this has been 2025. I appreciate y'all.
And I want to say something about Brooklyn real quick.
Okay, please.
Brooklyn, I just can't say enough about you. Brooklyn was always in my room all the time, and she did everything. And in the nursing class, she was the teacher. I just want you to know that. She was the teacher. She did everything. She passed out the papers. She did everything in that class. Brooklyn, you are the best, and I just want to say.
You listen.
She always laugh. Always. You know I love you. But I love all of you guys. We had a great summer. We really did.
Okay, lastly and definitely not least, I want to shout out to the decorating team in the back. They came last year and put it together. They came this year and put it together. You guys can always use them for whatever events you got. I don't know if y'all bring any flyers. If she didn't, y'all have my number. You can always ask. I can always forward the information. But these ladies always show up and show out. Always to the down to the minute detail. I just love supporting our own, especially when we come through. And they always come through in the clutch. So they're forever gonna be my team all day long. With that being said, thank you so much. Y'all know me and Ms. Barnes like to give away food.
Food, take it home.
So pack a plate and have an amazing Take the plate home to your family. Hey, we got lip bars because
the veggies.
Somebody we got purple. You want these? She said salad. Take whatever you want. I don't want to go home with nothing.
Do you know my parents?